the meaning of a true bearing and a compass bearing direction when we talk about vectors. So these refer to navigation directions usually. So we have our cardinal points, north, south, east, and west, as you can see. And first we're going to talk about what is a true bearing. True bearing is an angle that is made with we can think of the positive y-axis. So when we slide this angle, we can see how it changes. So for example here, the true bearing is 30 degrees. And that means that the direction makes an angle of 30 degrees with north. Everything is referred with the direction north. That's why we talked about positive y-axis. So in the first quadrant, we can see this angle changing from 0 when we're going north to gradually increasing till 90 when we're going east. And if we continue, these will continue. And now on this quadrant, we will have the 90 degrees plus 60 more degrees. So the true bearing for this angle is 150 degrees. And if we get to 180 degrees, that would be going south, which is totally opposite from where we started. And then as we go into this quadrant, the angle now is, in this case, say 245 degrees, the 180 plus the 65, and that is our true bearing of 245 degrees. And on this quadrant now, we have a true bearing in this case of 340. So everything is referred to the positive direction via north. That is a true bearing. The other direction that we explore is something called a compass bearing. Compass bearing refers to directions beginning either or north or south and moving towards east or west, depending on the direction that we have. So let's take a look at examples. Here, for instance, we have a 35 degrees that is a true bearing. This is equivalent to a compass bearing written like this: north 35 degrees east. That means we took direction north. I'm going to illustrate this in red. And then from north, we move 35 degrees towards east. Compass bearings always refer to either north or south first, and then east and west. So if we move to the second quadrant, here our compass bearing is 65 degrees, but we started from south, and we look at it like this: south 65 degrees towards east. That's what it means. South 65 degrees towards east, which is equivalent to a true bearing of 115 degrees. Let's continue here. Now, if you notice, the compass bearings will never be more than 90 degrees, contrary to true bearings, because we are always working in one quadrant that is framed by north, south, and either east or west. So in this case, we went south and then 60 degrees towards west. So the compass bearing is written like this: south 60 degrees west. And in this quadrant, it's a similar idea. Now we're moving north, but from north we're moving towards west. And the angle we measure is that angle between north and the direction we have. So the compass bearing is north 35 degrees west. So there you have it. That's how true bearing and compass bearing are expressed. I hope this is clear. Thanks for watching.